Have you ever watched someone buy a Ferrari just to drive 3 blocks to CVS for toothpaste? That's what most businesses are doing with AI right now. They're buying monster tools, stacking subscriptions, adding dashboards, adding automations, adding AI powered apps. And somehow the owner is still copying customer data from one tab into another, like a sleep deprived raccoon running payroll. So let's talk about what Google's latest AI releases actually mean without the guru bullshit. First, let's clean up the fake headline. Google did not officially launch some magical Gemini 3.1 Ultra with a 2 million token context window. The real model to talk about is Gemini 3.1 Pro Preview, and the real number is still insane, about 1 million tokens of context. That means Gemini can work across massive documents, PDFs, long conversations, code bases, spreadsheets, audio, images, and video in one workflow. That is not small. That is not chatbot writes me a cute email. That is AI can finally look across the messy guts of a business and start connecting shit that used to be trapped inside separate apps. Your sales calls, your support tickets, your customer complaints, your website copy, your contracts, your spreadsheets, your product demo videos, your training materials, your code, all of that used to live in different software cages like divorced parents who communicate through passive aggressive calendar invites. Now AI is becoming the layer that sits above the mess and says, here's what's broken. Here's where money is leaking. Here's what customers keep complaining about. Here's what your team keeps repeating. And here's the first thing you should fix. That's the breakthrough. Not magic, not consciousness, not AI sees like a human. Please stop saying that. Gemini does not watch video like you watch video. It does not hear audio like you hear audio. It does not have trauma, taste, regret, childhood memories, or a weird emotional attachment to the printer that has ruined your life since 2017. It processes information across formats. That's powerful enough. We don't need to dress it up like a robot Buddha just discovered Wi-Fi. Now, the bigger shift is Google's release stack. Gemini 3.1 Pro is the heavy reasoning model. Gemini Flash models are built for faster, cheaper, high-volume work. Google is pushing text-to-speech, live voice, image generation, file generation, and agent-style APIs. And then there's Gemma 4, Google's open model family. That one matters because Google says Gemma has passed hundreds of millions of downloads and over 100,000 community variants. And Gemma 4 is under Apache 2.0, which means developers and businesses can build with it far more freely. That's big. But here comes another giant pile of bullshit. Open source AI means free AI. No, it fucking doesn't. No API build does not mean no cost. You still need hardware. You still need setup. You still need someone technical. You still need maintenance. You still need security. You still need electricity. You still need to know what the hell you're doing when the model starts acting like a drunk intern with root access. So the real lesson is not AI is free now. The real lesson is AI cost structures are changing. Some tasks should use expensive frontier models. Some tasks can use cheaper flash models. Some tasks can run on open models. Some tasks can eventually run locally. The businesses that win are not the ones who scream AI the loudest. They're the ones who know when to use the Ferrari, when to use the pickup truck, and when to stop renting a private jet to deliver a ham sandwich. Now let's talk about apps. People are saying AI is going to kill apps. Not exactly. AI is going to demote apps. The old world was open the CRM, check the dashboard, export the CSV, upload to another tool, summarize the call, send the email, update the project board, make the slide, write the report, forget the password, reset the password, cry in the kitchen, repeat tomorrow. That's the app stack nightmare. And most businesses are buried in it. CRM, email marketing, analytics, project management, customer support, transcription, scheduling, documents, spreadsheets, dashboards. Every tool has a login. Every login has a bill. Every bill has a growth plan. Every growth plan is basically a ransom note in pastel colors. AI changes this because the app is no longer the main interface. The AI becomes the interface. The apps become plumbing. You won't open 6 dashboards to understand last month. You'll ask, look at sales, reviews, complaints, ad spend, website traffic, and call recordings. Tell me where we're losing money and what to fix first. That is the real future. Not all apps are dead. The better statement is single-purpose apps are losing control of the user interface. They may still store the data. They may still run the system. They may still handle compliance, billing, contacts, records, and workflows, but humans will stop clicking through them like tired little office hamsters. AI will operate across them. That's the shift. And this is where small businesses need to pay attention. Do not chase every AI release like a golden retriever on espresso. Map your actual workflow. What do you do every day? What do you repeat? What files do you touch? What data do you check? What decisions do you make? What emails do you send? What reports do you build? What customers ask the same question over and over again? That is where AI starts, not with some guru saying, build an autonomous agent empire from Bali. Start with one boring process: lead follow up, customer support, sales call summaries, proposal creation, invoice reminders, content repurposing, weekly reporting, internal training. Then ask one question: can AI remove 10 stupid steps from this process? That's where the money is, not in replacing your whole company with robot elves, in removing the annoying manual crap your team already hates. Here's my prediction: by 2027, the smartest small businesses will not brag about having the biggest software stack. They'll brag about how little software they personally touch. The flex will not be, we use HubSpot, Notion, Slack, Airtable, Canva, Zapier, ClickUp, and 14 Chrome extensions. The flex will be, I tell my AI the outcome and it runs the stack. That's the new operating layer. And by 2028, manually operating 20 apps is going to feel like printing MapQuest directions before a road trip. Technically possible, emotionally embarrassing. So here's the move: don't believe fake model names. Don't believe AI is free. Don't believe apps disappear overnight. Believe this: AI is becoming the layer between humans and software. The businesses that understand that will move faster, spend smarter, and operate with less friction. The businesses that ignore it will keep paying for 27 apps, 11 dashboards, 6 consultants, and one poor employee named Brenda who knows where the spreadsheet lives. And when Brenda quits, that company is fucked. So start building the AI layer now. Because the future is not one app to rule them all. The future is one AI operator controlling the boring ass app army underneath it. And if you're still manually copying customer data between tabs in 2027, congratulations. You didn't build a business. You built a haunted house for spreadsheets.